the actual definition of autism really is about, the inability to understand the world around you. And not being able to understand everything around me means everything's coming at me at a gajillion miles an hour, When I'm on the pitch, nothing else matters. You know what I mean? It's all, everything around me zoned off. It's all about making sure I'm saving that ball from going in my net, and I'm making and working with my team to win.
James was diagnosed when he was in nursery. They'd noticed that James liked to be alone most of the time. He didn't interact with children very well. Very academic, well above his age in reading and most subjects. They actually brought someone in and watched him. So basically he walked round a table, and instead of walking straight to it, he'd walk the long way around. He'd line things up. They were just specific things that they'd noticed, and they brought a specialist from the autism team at Reigate in Sheffield.
So actually going back to primary school, what was James's experiences with people bullying him over
Horrendous. I remember an instance where I was actually working at the school, and I was told that his glasses had been smashed up, and basically 4 children had set about him in the school playground. There were play workers there, there were dinner ladies there, nobody witnessed anything. I found primary was a constant battle, and floods of tears, because James just, he felt like he didn't fit in. And as his mom, it's hard, when a child sits in the car and says, "Mom, I want to be normal," and I say, "You are normal. The only difference between you and Joe down the road is your thought process. Your thought process is black and white, but there's a little grey area sometimes, and we make your life more difficult."
My personal development now is that I'm very self-aware. I know what my condition is, and I know what I have to do to tackle the issues that arise from it. Like I said, a lot of the things for me, if I can't understand a question, I'll break down the question in my head, and in a fraction of a second I'll come up with an alternative plan, an alternative idea of what that question is. Sometimes it'll be, "No, I didn't mean it in that way," and I'll be like, "Oh, do you mind speaking it again?" But for me, it's not. I don't feel like I want to inconvenience a lot of people because of my condition. I'm part of society. I don't want to be segregated from it. For me, football is a really integral part of being able, as a coping mechanism almost for me now. My own little thing with my mates. That's what it's all about. It's a bunch of mates all getting together, playing some football.
My name's Adam Scott. I'm the captain of Derek Dooley FC, which is basically a team for people with disabilities. I have autism myself, so yeah. I tried to help organise the team on the pitch, basically make sure they're playing the best they can. I would never put my team down, though I do give a bit of strong criticism to help them get their best out of themselves.
So as someone with autism, can you give a brief description maybe of what you face on a day-to-day basis?
I find it difficult to understand the world around me sometimes, and my understandings can be a bit different from like a person without autism's understanding.
And what do you see in your future then? What do you see ahead of you?
I'm a documentary filmmaker, I know that. I love documenting things is extremely important. I'm a big believer in documentary. I don't believe it can be a world-changing medium, but I do think it is an extremely important one nonetheless. It's one that documents where are we today kind of thing. You can look at stuff in the 50s and the 60s and be shocked. Back then it's all documenting that kind of stuff. It's extremely important, but that's my medium now.
When I look at where James was to where he is now, and this is what I used to say stage by stage, is go, think about 2 months ago, think about 2 years ago, how far you've come. It's phenomenal how far he's come. And he'll say, "Oh, well, that's because you've helped me, Mum." No, it isn't. It's because he's done it himself, and I'm proud of him.